grabbing a cup of coffee and I'll be right with you guys. Hope, hello. How was your weekend and how's your beginning of your week been? I know you were there this morning. I just didn't really have a chance to talk to you. It was awesome. We had such a nice time. Just to be able to get away from all the electronics and everything, it's nice. What's going on here? I'm not sure. Oh, I can't even see. So, of course, I'm not prepared or set up. There we go. I don't know how much time I'm going to have. I have stuff kind of busy today, but I wanted to make sure that I got here. Whoops. I'm like, how come I can't see the chat? They're much better now. What are you drinking today, my dear? All right, I'm almost ready. Almost ready. Water. Let me type in hello and my email. Whoops. My gosh. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I bet you are jet lagged. So again, I don't know how long I'm going to be here. But, Hope, let's get some cards pulled for you. Whoops, that's not very good. One more good shuffle. Oh my gosh, that one was not very good at all. We'll just try again. Ah, I can understand that. I do need to warm my hands up, but I have so many things on my schedule that I need to do, just my normal stuff, that I feel like I'm running behind. Dave, hello, welcome. Welcome back, my friend. But you are number 2 on the list. Uno, you lost. And Anorak, hello, welcome. I know, some decks do and some decks don't, Hope. I know, it's ridiculous. All right. And Anorak, I apologize if I mispronounce your name, but would you like to be on the list as well? But Hope, if you can get this book, it is great. It is amazing. Maybe you can find it at the library. This one was gifted to me. So the first card I have for you is the Empress card, a major arcana. XYZ, hello, welcome. Would you like to be put on the list? No, I was very, a very kind and helpful person. So you have the Empress card. This card represents home. It's an understanding card. And the understanding is that when components align, more creates more. So more happiness creates more happiness. More anger creates more anger. More love creates more love. This card is a you reap what you sow card. Joseph, hello, welcome back. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for popping in. Hope you have the King of Pentacles. This card says, so remember, Pentacles are gains. Anywhere you can enrich your life is anywhere you can enrich your life is a pentacle. That's a gain. And this card says there are opportunities out there. You just got to be practical about them. So remember, those pie in the sky ideas, they're okay, but you need to be practical. You have the Queen of Wands. This card says to do not withdraw from intimidating situations. It represents love and money. She says, adopt witchy glamour and ooze charm, begilding ooze charm and magic from every pore, begilding everyone you meet. Your oracle for the day is the relaxation card. Oh my gosh, I can't find it. There it is. This card says it's time for some rest and recuperation. Have you been overdoing things or working too hard? If so, relaxation is required now. So recharge and relax. Even though you just came back from vacation, you still need, you didn't do, I feel like you probably didn't do a lot of resting. Augustine, hello. Augustine, is that how you pronounce it? Augustine, hello and welcome. Would you like to be added to the list, my friend? I feel like you didn't do a whole lot of relaxing and resting. Maybe you did. But if not, you need to think about yourself, because I feel like you had received a card before that said sometimes, like the stuck in the mud card, that you need to slow down. Sometimes you will be forced to. Aniket, hello, welcome. I'm getting a message. So the next one is Dave. We have multiple Daves. So even with, I know with the wrench, it's a Dave, but on the list, I don't have a wrench. So I have to make sure I know it's Dave. So Dave T. All right, let me send this message real quick to my son. Uh-oh, what's going on? No. Oh, no. You guys, I'm the worst at this. Okay, Dave, I apologize. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Dave, you are next, my friend. Okay, so Dave, you have 5 tarot. Sorry, I just got a reply from my son. He is, I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys, he is remodeling his kitchen. Yeah. So just one moment, please. And he is also a year older because he just had his birthday too. All right, there we go. Now, Oracle. Oracle for Dave. Oh, you're going to pass on a reading date? Oops. I guess I should have read the chat faster. So Dave is going to pass on the reading, and we're going to do XYZ. Oh, my assistant is woofing. Stola, hello. Welcome. You are number 6 on the list. Anthony, hello. Would you like to be on the list? Okay, give your spot. All right, Stola, you are next. You are right now. XYZ, I apologize for that. You will be after. Anthony, would you like to be added to the list? Let me shuffle these up super good now. So, Stola, where are you tuning in from? Courtney, hello, welcome. Anthony, you will be number 7 on the list. Courtney, I don't know if I said hello, but hello, welcome. Would you like to be on the list? South Africa, perfect. Thank you, thank you. New York here. All right. I thought I had a card flip. I did. All right, perfect. You'll be number 8. Mark, hello. And we love Jesus too. Rebecca, hello. Welcome. Rebecca, would you like to be added to the list? You'll be number 9. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're in New York too. You're in Buffalo? Whoa, you're super close. So you're a Buffalo Bill fan. Are you a Buffalo Bill fan? Lucifer, hello, welcome. I love Buffalo. I love football. I am not a Buffalo Bill fan, but I love a good football game. Hope is like you're beating around the bush. Okay. No, she read the joke. Who's Buffalo Bill? Buffalo Bills are a football game, and it is a buffalo is their logo. And they're having a good season this year until they played my team Sunday, Courtney. So yeah, I'm sorry you guys lost, but we really needed to win, and our win probably did absolutely nothing to you guys. We'll find out later on. My husband is a Cowboys fan, Anthony, all the way. So we belong to a private club, and 90% of them are Buffalo Bills fan. And so we went there for the game. Of course, I was dressed in my Miami clothes, and he wore his Dallas clothes. So it was great. And I say it all the time. People, I've heard so many people like say, I can't believe you're going to wear or you'll go here with Miami stuff on. And I'm like, all the Buffalo Bill fans I have encountered are amazing. They are there for a good football game. They are not there for anger. I know, we had so much fun. I thought they were going to lock me outside, but it was a good game. All right, so Stala, here we go. You too have the Empress card. This is a major arcana, and it represents home. It also represents, it's an understanding card. So home. And the understanding is that when components align, more creates more. So more laughter creates more laughter. More anger creates more anger. So again, this is a home card, and more creates more. So it's an understanding card that more creates more. More or less, the example I like to give is it's a reap what you sow card. Anthony, Courtney, you wish. Hello, welcome. Mark, Mark and you wish. Hello, welcome. Melissa, hello, welcome back. Would you like to be put on the list, Melissa? Stala, your next card is a Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, it represents our emotions. And this card says to withdraw, get some air. Choose your words wisely, for they can be sharp. They are sharp, and they can make or break a difficult situation. And also, this card, it represents the sword of criticism. And it wants you to remember that it has two sides, two edges. The judgment, your judgment of others, and your judgment of yourself. If anybody's curious what I'm doing, let me add Melissa, what I'm reading from if you're new. Melissa, you're on the list, number 9. I have my own little book here with all my own information in it. Stala, the next card you have is the 8 of Wands. The Wands represent something happening fast, like days. You see how they're flying through the air? That represents fast, something happening fast. It's also a hope card. So exciting news, moving projects forward, fast. It represents speed toward end. It promises assured felicity. And felicity is happiness or well-being. Your oracle for the day is the Truth card. This card says, admit the truth to yourself. Accepting the truth can set you free and be a joyful experience. Avoiding the truth, my friend, is not beneficial. So at the top of the chat, anybody who's new, for anybody, if I offer free in-depth card readings. They are, pardon me, 10 plus cards. We use 2 decks. If anybody is interested in that, I'll put you on the list. Again, my email is at the top of the chat. Just send me an email. Again, these are free, and I'll let you know the information I need. So that was for Stala. Next is XYZ. Good for you, Dave. Good for you. And again, I thanked you earlier before I went on vacation, but I thank you for your service as well. And I hope a lot of people did. Stala, send me an email. I would love to do one for you. I would love to do one. And you get 7 subjects you can choose from as well. Questions to ask. There. Yeah, we have some pretty amazing subscribers in the family. We have some pretty amazing family. People in our family. Oh, good for your daughter. Good for your daughter. My daughter was going to go in the Air Force as well. She, when she took her ASVAB test, she doubled it. They said she could go anywhere she wanted. XYZ. Cynthia, hello, welcome. Cynthia, if you'd like to be added to the list, you would be number 10. XYZ, the first card I have for you is the Ace of Cups. So an ace represents the start of a new cycle. 10 represents the completion of one. So cups are our emotions. Again, this card represents the start of something new. It represents a celebration. It can also represent the birth of a child. But also, you will discover your renewal for your capacity to feel. Oopsies. Absolutely, Cynthia. Now, if somebody wants to be next and not wait their turn, a super thanks will get you next in line. The next card we have is the Three of Pentacles. Otherwise, it's always free and you just can wait your turn. And if I don't get to you today, we could try again tomorrow. Three of Pentacles. This card represents the winter time. It's an apprenticeship card, and it represents cooperation. So the 3 is an apprentice, the 8 is a journeyman, and the 10 is the master. So this represents the start of something. It's positive. It's a yes card. If you've been putting applications in somewhere, you're looking for a job, maybe you're trying to move somewhere, this is a good indication that you'll be chosen. So again, an apprentice and cooperation. Super important. Sir Jacob, hello, welcome. Marsha, hello, welcome. Marsha, you are number 11. So XYZ, you have the 9 of Cups. This card represents abundance. So all 9 cups are like full and overflowing. It represents being pleased with yourself. It's contentment and happiness are the rewards of dedication to a purpose. So, again, it's you are pleased with yourself. It represents abundance. You surround yourself with your achievements. It says you love to entertain and be the life and soul of the party. The card says you can have all you desire if you wish and envision a better life. You have the 2 of Cups. Again, cups are our emotions. And they represent something happening slow, months. So, good things come to those who wait. Something slow. You have the Two of Cups. This represents a relationship, a positive, a yes. And this relationship is like everything. It represents love, affinity, friendship, union, passion, concord. That's an agreement. And more importantly, it is that which nature has sanctified, XYZ. Your oracle for the day is trust. This card says, trust in life. Nothing happens by chance, and the universe is guiding you towards your destiny. Have faith and trust. It is snow out there. Yes. And Monday morning, it snowed. I woke up to snow, and it took in the sides of the chicken coop fence. So I spent the whole day outside rigging up my chicken coop, the fence, so that they could get out of the house and have water and feed and just get outside. It was not pretty. It was not pretty. I should have recorded it, but yeah. So anyway, and I rigged up a water so it won't freeze. Augustine, you are next. But we're getting rain, so it's melting. Yeah, it's gonna go away. Yes, Marcia, well said. Let me put my email address in again for you, Stala. There you go. I probably did forget to pin it. Oh my goodness, this is... so I can't pin it for some reason. Yeah, Buffalo was supposed to get a lot of snow. That's all right. It's from here on, it's going to be a rain-snow mix, especially, well, I don't know, with the lakes wide open, because I'm sure Ontario's not frozen either, right? All right, Augustine. Let's see what we have for you. I know. Once hunting is over, and if we have enough snow for the snowmobiles, then I don't mind at all. Then I'll be perfectly happy with the snow. It's when when hunting is over and we don't have enough snow for snowmobiling, then I'm sad. Or we can't get out of town because we don't have enough snow. Courtney, do you ride snowmobiles? All right. We just need one oracle for Augustine. I don't know if we're going to get an oracle. I don't think so. Well, we're not going to force them. Maybe someday, this winter, We can, we'll do a live and go outside and build a snowman or something. My dog was so happy to see the snow. I couldn't get her in Monday, so she stayed out there the whole time with me. Zooming back and forth, finding all of these toys hidden in the snow like a treasure hunt. We have the Nine of Wands. I do too feel bad for the strays, but there are a lot of people who take care of them. We have the Nine of Wands for Augustine. This card represents it's a resting phase. It says to surround yourself with reliable support and draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. So a 9 is a resting phase, almost so close to a 10. 10 representing a completion. Again, wands represents something happening fast. So days. The wands represent people that you know and trust. So surround yourself with people you know and trust while you're at this point right now in your life, while you're in this resting phase. You have the Ten of Cups, cups being an emotions. And this card represents domestic bliss. Also, something happening slow in a long time. Domestic bliss. Enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. So it's a positive card. You also have the Major Arcana, the Judgment card. This card represents after past or life lessons, a quick, clear, and permanent change. It's going to be positive, and it says to embrace all opportunities coming your way. And that was for Augustine. I did not have an oracle card for you. I wasn't going to force it. So again, if you would like an in-depth card reading, a whole layout, send me an email. I would be happy to do that for you. Anna Cat, you are next. You definitely have to have cold weather gear. Oh my gosh, I know you walk outside and you breathe and your nostrils freeze. It's terrible. And then you have to go do something out in it. It's like, no. Anna Cat, I hope you get all sorts of money to take as many trips as your heart desires to whatever cold climate you want. Oh my gosh, so the polar plunges? Have you ever done a polar plunge, Courtney? Anna Cat, you are next. Absolutely, my friend. I'm listening. Okay, let's see. My husband wants to do the polar plunge so bad, but I'm so chicken. I tell him I'd rather be a live chicken than a dead rooster. That polar plunge scares me. You have. Oh my goodness. Correct, Dave. Thank you for mentioning that. I always forget. All right, so Anna Cat, will you receive an email from her this weekend? You have a no. You're not going to hear from her this weekend. By this weekend. I apologize. By this weekend. Let me get a couple more cards, because these may explain something more. So 5 is a halfway point, and it's a calling card. And it's a calling for you to put boundaries in place. Now remember, boundaries aren't walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. It took me a long time to realize that. Oh, I don't know about that. Marcia, have you ever done the polar plunge? Has anybody else ever done the polar plunge? Well, just, there may be more, the tarot may have more for you, Aniket. I'm trying to get an oracle. There we go. So this card says, stop being defensive. It says there will never be a resolution to conflict as long as we put too much emphasis on being defensive. And be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. Does this card have anything to do with the reason why you guys aren't speaking? But not by choice, Dave says. Military training? Oh, Marcia. She's like, oh yeah, pick me. I'm the one that has to be coerced into doing it. I'm 54, Courtney. I don't know. It'd be rough. All right, Aniket, the next card you have is a major arcana, the High Priestess. So this is a positive energy card. It's a yes card, and it represents change that you didn't realize. It's also your intuition. And it represents that the future is yet unrevealed. So, have you thought about, have you reached out to her? I tell you what, I'm having difficulties in more ways than one. Oh, good for you, Dave. Good for you. Yeah, see, that's my problem. I will do it I will do it just to say I've done it. Aniket, you also have the Ace of Swords. This card represents victory. So even though you might not hear from this person when you want to, all the cards are positive. It represents victory. It represents a new cycle, being decisive in cutting and purposed. And also, there may be, this card shows that a downsizing may be required. Oh my God, goodness, that was difficult to spit out. But this is a yes card and a victory card. You have a solitude card for your oracle. This card says take time to retreat from the world, go inwards, and explore your inner space. Reveal the treasures therein. It's okay to be reclusive or solitary sometimes. So I'm just curious if there's something that happened, whatever happened, obviously, between the two of you. You have the ability to talk to this person, The cards afterwards represent positive and yes cards. And everything takes balance and judgment. So, I really think, I believe you're going to hear from her. I do believe you're going to hear from her. I think you'll hear from her sooner if you send her an email. I don't know if I have a date for the High Priestess. Let me look. No. Do I have a date for the Ace of Swords? It represents something happening fast. Weeks. Wands are days. Swords are weeks. That's all I have. Oops, that's the wrong one. The swords also represent the autumn season as well. Have I wasted enough time? Probably. All right. I'm just saying, don't wait for her to reach out to you. Why don't you just reach out to her? Anthony, it is your turn. Sergio, hello, welcome. Well said, Marcia. Okay, Anthony, let's see what the cards have for you. Any sort of guidance. And see if we can help out in any way, shape, or form. So you have to fight to see your daughter? Court-wise? All right, we need a couple more. How old is your daughter? My grandson just turned 13. So we have a teenage grandson. Well, he is now a teenager. He was a tween. So you have yourself a tween. Stuck in between. You're not a little kid and you're not a teenager yet. That's a tough spot to be in. Having dad around would be really good right now. Let's see what the cards have. How long were you guys in this relationship, Anthony? Anakat, you are welcome. 6 years. All right. Let's see what the cards have for you. The first card we have is the Page of Wands. This card represents something happening fast, generally days. This card, it represents a successful completion, but that it's going to take a longer time frame. In a page, it'll take a longer time frame, but it will be successful. This card, a page usually comes with a message, And the message is for you to conjure your brilliance. You need to be active. You need to be creative. And you need to burst out and be proud. So have you been to court? Is there a court order for you to see your daughter? And you do get to see her when you're supposed to? When the court has said you do get to see her? So you've been going back and forth with custody for a few years, it seems. Go Gadget, hello, welcome. You have a 10 of Cups. This Cups is our emotions card, and it represents domestic bliss. And it also represents something, it represents the summertime. And something, it's a positive card, it's a yes card. It represents something happening slow, months. So it says to enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve this. Again, this is something positive, and it's going to take months. You have the Strength card, Major Arcana. This is a through inner strength. It's a positive. It's a yes card. It says be like the trees, strong but bendable, and stay calm in the face of adversity. Maintain your composure. So again, it's through inner strength. It's a power, courage, and being generous. Because your daughter hears and sees everything. So be like the trees, strong but bendable, and stay calm in the face of adversity. Maintain your composure. You have the Justice card, a Major Arcana. This card is a positive card. It's a yes card, but it is advisable to step back and be objective when making decisions. More important, Anthony, no knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. Maintain your composure. My suggestion is, if there is a court order in place and she's not following it, you need to go to the right people and get things started again, because you have a right to see your daughter, and your daughter has a right to see you and have you in her life. And this card represents that it will work out, but you have to make the first move. In the summer, so the summertime may be a good time. It might represent when you will actually be able to spend time with her. So in the meantime, maintain your composure and no knee-jerk reactions. When you hear the word no, don't freak out. Just remind the person there is a court order in place and you have a right to see your daughter. You have the Friendship card. This is your oracle. This card says to phone a friend. Find someone on your own wavelength to spend time with. Being with like-minded friends is the tonic you need right now. And if you're willing to take small steps, and if if she's like, yes, you can see your child, but you can only see her, here or whatever, take any chance you get. And again, use that inner strength card, because it'll just all work out to your advantage. But again, my best advice is to go back to the court system and tell them things aren't going like they're supposed to. Courtney, it is your turn, my friend. We are on number 8. I'm in. Hello. Welcome. Number 12. Jimmy, hello. Welcome. Jimmy, you're number 13. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. Don't forget, a court order is a court order. But always be the better person, because your daughter's going to see that. Your daughter's going to see the one who's calm, cool, collective, the one who's not freaking out. So that's what you want to show her. That's what you want to instill in her young life. The one who's doing everything they can to see their child, not the one doing everything to keep their child away. All right. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello, welcome. Is it on? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello and welcome. If you put your how you pronounce your name in the chat, I'll do the best I can to pronounce it properly. So, Courtney, we need an oracle card for you. So the first card, the first card we have for you is the Ten of Wands, Courtney. This card represents the completion of a cycle, and it frees you up to start another one. So the card says you have shouldered too much, whether it be responsibilities or burdens. And it's time to pass some of it on. And because of passing it on, fortune, gains, and success will be coming your way. Let me make sure I don't have anything else written down. It's a positive. It's a yes. And wands represent something happening quick. Days. Magical school bus. Hello. Sering. Hello. Welcome. Venus. Hello. Venice. Hello. Welcome. I apologize, my friends. I'm the worst when it comes to names. You have the Three of Wands, Courtney. This is an activating card, but it's also an advancement card. It represents new horizons and promises. Again, yes, it's a positive, and it represents something happening fast. Advancements, new horizons, promises. You have an Ace of Wands. You have a lot of wands representing something that's going to happen really quick. This represents the start of a new cycle. And it urges you to move on and get out and do something new. More importantly, it says to never stop striving for what you want. Own. Own when? Is that how you pronounce it? Own? I was going to ask you if that's how you pronounce it. Own. So this card says that this new thing could be a new neighborhood, maybe a new career. It could be just a new haircut, new clothing style. The most important thing is that you are full of pioneer spirit, and it drives you forward. You must make the first move, and you must believe in your vision. It may be the making of you. Remember, wands represent something happening fast. Three of Cups. This represents an engagement, a wedding. It's a joyous celebration. And go for it. It represents a successful conclusion. Again, go for it. Wow, you have all kinds of cards. Two of Cups. This card represents a relationship, that which nature has sanctified. This relationship is so positive, so right, and so everything. It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. You have the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles representing GAINZ. And the page represents being young at heart. And it's the voice inside you urging you to follow your destiny. It says to examine what strengths you possess, speculate to accumulate, and figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. Accumulate. Courtney, your oracle for the day is contemplation. This says, contemplate your current situation. Allow your feelings and thoughts to flow. Use your mind in conjunction with your heart and think things through before making any decisions. Melissa, you are next. If anybody wants to be guaranteed next, a super chat, super thanks is required. All right, I have you as number 14. Melissa, you are number 9, and you are next. I do not know how to pronounce your name. Arax. Hello and welcome, my friend. Yes, Jimmy, 13th. It's open and new rides are coming soon. Where are we talking about, Hope? What did I miss? Melissa, this is for you. Oh. I'm so confused, too. So you have more than 3 tarot as well, Melissa. That's a great idea. Arox, is that how you pronounce your name? So I just do a card pull, daily card pull, tarot and oracle for anybody who wants to be on the list. And I do free readings, in-depth card readings. All right, Melissa, we just need an oracle for you. So the mermaids are not very talkative today. There we go. Oh, I love Nashville. We had so much fun. All right, Melissa. The first card you have is the 5 of Wands. So a 5 is a halfway is halfway between 1 and 10 on the cycle. 1 being the start, 10 being the completion. 5 is a calling card, and it's a call for you to put boundaries in place. And remember, everybody's immediately collectively saying boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are doors to keep you safe. Wow, I couldn't spit that one out. So this is a push and shove card. It's also well, you must push yourself. It's a competition in the name of the game card. So if it was anything serious, it would be a swords card, but it is in the name of the game. You will win, and you'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing, and you will do anything to be seen as successful. But you must put boundaries in place. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Now, I mentioned earlier the 8 is the Journeyman card. So it represents working hard or studying hard. Long-term success. It says to keep going with this path, whether it's work or studying. It's been a long, hard road with a lot of time and money spent. The skills you have acquired will serve you well. You have good grounding, and you will be rewarded well for your talents. Again, it represents working toward a goal. So a 3 of Pentacles is an apprentice. 8 of Pentacles is the journeyman, and a 10 is the master. So keep going. Keep going. You have the Emperor card, a major arcana. It represents a fatherly figure. It's a positive. It's a yes. And it says to maintain your boundaries, but exercise your authority. You have the Seven of Swords. This is a warning card. I always feel I feel a little bad when this card pops up because it represents trespass or the stealing of ideas. It says to be careful with sharing delicate information. Melissa, are your communications being shared with a third party? And also be careful of being too trusting, whether it comes to home, school, or work, whichever one pertains to you. Your ideas may be passed off as their own. So this card says you have been warned. You don't want all your hard work, somebody else to reap the rewards. Your oracle for the day is the Love card. And this card says open yourself to universal or romantic love. Put yourself out there. Maybe go on a date. Rekindle the love within your current relationship. Cynthia, it is your turn. Yeah, Dolly Parton is an amazing woman. Green and red spicy chutney. I like spicy. I don't like hot. So I can handle spice, just not hot. When we went and visited Sister Susan in New Mexico, they have, their thing is chilies, red and green. And if you, so we went out to breakfast, and we got, I don't even remember what it was called, but it had, like, eggs, I don't even know what it was called. Where you roll it up? Yep, that thing. So I had one of those, eggs, refried beans, some potatoes, and you could get chili, red or green. If you get both, it's called a Christmas. So that was kind of cool. I had a Christmas for breakfast. Melissa, you are welcome. So, Cynthia, it is your turn. Again, I'll take the opportunity to mention, if anybody wants an in-depth card reading, yeah, thank you, burrito. What do you call the outside part of it? I'm having a brain drain. Oh my goodness. I want to say an empanada. It's not an empanada. Tortilla. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I wish Sister Susan was here. She would tell you what the name of that breakfast was. Sheesh. I know it. I know it. Well, I don't buy them very often. Only if there's a request for empanadas. Or flautas? Is that how you pronounce them? Yeah, I don't know. We'll just stop right there. All right, here we go, Cynthia. Mimosa is a drink, yes. I think it's champagne and orange juice. I don't know, though. Cynthia, the first card you have is the Nine of Pentacles. Pentacles being GAINZ. It represents security. So there's plenty in all things, this card says. But, I have to find my card. Hold on. It says there might be a price to pay. Remember, there is no thrill. There's no thrill in the lack of risk. Take a chance. I've totally lost. I think I'm on the wrong page. Take a chance. In India, it's a food. You can stuff them with anything. Yes, you can do breakfast. You can have them cold. So you could wrap them with like a tuna fish and lettuce. Oh my goodness. The next card you have is the Two of Wands. This card represents, it's a positive, it's a yes. It represents your hopes and wishes. It's also an organizing card, and it says you need to fire yourself up. It says to plan ahead, be strategic. It says where do you want to go, and what do you have to give. It says to think fresh and think new ideas, innovative and new ideas. You are in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. You have the Ace of Wands. This card represents the urge to set out and do something new. It's the start of a new cycle. And it says to never stop striving for what you want. And again, this can be a new neighborhood, a new career, maybe just a new look. But the most important thing is you're full of pioneer spirit, and it drives you forward. You must make the first move, and you must believe in yourself. You must believe in your vision. It may be the making of you. You have the Five of Pentacles being a halfway point. And remember, the halfway point is a call for you to put boundaries in place. And boundaries aren't walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. So on this card represents monetary, material, or relationship troubles. So you can see the people walking in front of the window look like they're having some troubles. The window is a window of abundance. If they were to look inside the windows, they would see a table with a whole lot of food on it. The people surrounding the table would be finely dressed, and on the table would be the best food you can imagine. So this card is a halfway point, and it says you see others have what you don't. It all beckons you. Sometimes we must experience this to strive for a better life and to set off on that hard road of ambition. Boundaries, my friend, boundaries. Your oracle for the day is the Dreaming card. This card says pay attention to your dreams. Keep a notepad and a pen by your bed so you can write down your dreams when you wake up. People say this all the time, and I always thought it was corny because I'm like, oh, I'll remember. That's just kind of weird. You know, who's going to wake up and write something down? But you really should. You really should, because we all know that when you first wake up, you remember. But by the time you swing your legs on the side of the bed and you start making your coffee, it's starting to fade. And then you're like, what was it? And before you know it, you totally can't remember what it was at all. So take the advice. Write it down. It is in these times that our mind is free, and answers come to us, blocks are removed, and if we don't write them down, we might not remember. All right, so Marcia, you are next. Don't forget, my friends, if you want an in-depth card reading, a full layout, send me an email. They're free. I'll put you on a list. Mistakes are lessons. I had sent a post out one time that said, do mistakes make you want to quit, or do they just make you teach you how to be better? Anna Cat, that's what life's all about. Learning. Video of the river. Are you talking to me, Dave? Marcia. All right. So, Marcia, the very first card you have is the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands represents things are good. Things are good at the moment. You have achieved success. But it's a caution card to be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. So it's a call to be thankful and grateful for the things that are that happen in your life, and the universe responds by sending you more. Is that part 2? Is part 2 up already? You have a Ten of Swords. This represents the completion of a cycle, but it also represents betrayal, and it's a distress card. Something may have happened that you least expected. Just like the picture, you may literally feel like you were stabbed in the back. Distress card, because it can represent fixed thoughts and rigid thinking. As you can see, the person is laying face down in the dirt. It says at least everything is now known and everything is out in the open. You now know the ground when you're face down in it. So with everything out in the open and being a 10, it allows you to move forward with a new cycle. Oh, so that wasn't it at all? Okay, gotcha. Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait for your video. And I hope your fur baby gets better. Marcia, the next card you have is the Judgment card, Major Arcana. It represents past and life lessons. So, a quick, clear, and permanent change. And it's going to be a positive one. And to embrace all opportunities coming your way. Your Oracle is the Turn Away card. This card says turn away from or turn your back on a situation that isn't serving your highest good. Turning away can be an empowering thing to do. Vale, hello, welcome. Which card do I dislike most? The Seven of Swords. The High Priestess. I like the High Priestess card. Amin, it is your turn. Vale, would you like to be added to the list? Angela, hello, welcome. One more shuffle for Amin. You're welcome, Marcia. You're welcome. Good vibes with your pup. And I can't wait to see your video. So, Amin, you've got the Star card, one of the most powerful cards in the deck. And one that, you know, all of us would like to get at any point. One, two, three. Aww. Good vibes. I have to say mine is a burger, a cheeseburger. Actually, it doesn't have to be a cheeseburger. Just a, I love a good burger. Crisps. What are crisps? Oh, he's never been sick before. He's just a young one. Whoops. Oh, fries. Oh my gosh, I like French fries. Curly fries. Or sweet potato fries. Sweet potato fries are my favorite. So your first card, Amin, is the Star card, a Major Arcana. It jumped off my page. The Star card represents that you feel inspired, more importantly. And you have a renewal for hope, light, visions. You have a strong connection to the healing. If that's the case, follow that path. You have an optimistic outlook for the future. And again, you have a strong connection to your spirituality as well. Again, this card represents hope, light, visions. It's positive. It's a yes. And that prosperity will come from what you do best. You have the Judgment card. This is a positive. It's a yes card, and this is after past and life lessons. It represents a quick, clear, and permanent change, and to embrace all opportunities coming your way. You've got 3 major arcanas, all 3 super, super powerful. The Temperance card. This is an emotional and physical balance card. It's positive. It's a yes. It's a change. And to go for it when the time is right. Only when the time is right. This stage needs to be handled carefully. Otherwise, it could easily spoil. You have the communication card as your oracle for the day. This card says pick up your phone and make that call. There's something you need to communicate, and now's the time to do it. You may feel like something was left unsaid in a recent conversation. Sometimes we get tongue-tied, and the words just don't come out. You guys know this. I am totally, I get tongue-tied all the time. So send a message. Send an email. You don't have to literally call and talk to them. Text them. You'll feel better just for doing it. Jimmy, it is your turn. I might go make a pot of noodles. I like mac and cheese. Macaroni and cheese is yummy. Potato noodles. Simply Whoops. Hello, welcome. Jimmy, this is for you. The first card you have is the Wheel of Fortune, a major arcana. It's a positive card. It's a yes card, Jimmy. Oh, I don't have the love cards out. And it represents good old destiny and fulfilling it. It also represents surprise change, Jimmy. So, grow and take risks. Seize all opportunities coming your way. Which means, Jimmy, if somebody invites you somewhere, say yes, go. Even if it's outside your comfort zone. Jim, the only ones I have, Jimmy, right now with me are the mermaids and the tarot. But I can give you a love meaning for the tarot cards that I have. So the next one we have after Jimmy is Own. So Jimmy, the first, oops, I'm sorry, the Wheel of Fortune. So it'll just take me a moment to look them up. Love. This card indicates good luck and fortune if you allow things to move at their own pace. It signifies forward movement in relationships. However, it also shows the complexity that comes when many aspects are involved. You must let the wheel do its own thing and not interfere at this time. Six of Cups. This card indicates a childlike expectation of what the relationship can offer. You may be applying immature feelings and seeing the other person through rose-tinted spectacles. This may be a convenient position at the moment. It will not hold out in the long term. There may be deeper patterns from your own childhood at play that should be recognized. You have the Ace of Wands. indicates birth and the possibility of new beginnings. Oops, wrong one. In the possibility of new beginnings. There is a new energy in this situation of which advantage can be taken, Jimmy. If you take matters into your own hands, there will be new surprises ahead and the release of your vision. You have the Four of Wands. This card represents friendship and invitation. It shows that your social life will be shared by another, and indeed, that this side of your life will expand accordingly. If you are presently looking for a partner, you may be encouraged to accept invitations to parties or other social events, Jimmy. You have the Ten of Cups. This card indicates pure bliss and domestic happiness. All is achieved in perfect ease. There might be unexpected opportunities and a new life revealed when this card appears. You have the High Priestess. Whoops. And this is the final tarot for you, Jimmy. This card indicates a profound connection at a deep level between the people involved. It shows that there are hidden currents drawing from their past into the present and future. This card shows that both parties have lessons to learn while they establish their relationship. It's a card of potential. However, it requires discretion and care in order for fulfillment to be achieved. Jimmy, have you met somebody? Own, it's your turn. Oh, no. You just never know. You may receive invitations out of the blue, my friend. And it might be something as simple as, hey, will you walk around the corner with me? Will you walk to the vending machine? Will you do this with me? So, take advantage. Look at it like this, Jimmy. Take a day and say yes to everything. If somebody asks you to do something, just say yes. Yes to everything. Saxy Butler, hello. Janika, hello. Good for you. Good for you. And congratulations. Congratulations. All right, Own. The first card you have is the Four of Wands. This card represents a welcome or a celebrate. Now, it can represent going home and a family visit. So maybe you're going home to visit family, or maybe family is coming to visit you. but whatever way, it's going to be very welcoming, and it's going to be a celebration. You see the people are jumping up and down. Their feet aren't even on the ground. Their hands are waving in the air. Super excited. And in the background here, there are people already there celebrating, partying. They cannot wait for you to get there. Cloudy, hello, welcome. You also have the Ten of Swords, which represents betrayal, and that something happened that you least expected. Quite literally, you may feel like you've been stabbed in the back. It's a 10, so it represents that the cycle is complete. And if you see on the card, you see the face down in the dirt, it represents you now know, at least everything's out in the open. You know everything, and you can move forward. Also, you now know the ground when you're face down in it. But you can move forward. It's all out in the open. Nothing is a secret anymore. You have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups represents, it comes with a message. And the message is for you to enjoy life. Make the most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention. My friend, live life like there's literally no tomorrow. Live in the here, the now, and the present. Not yesterday or tomorrow when this or that happens to make everything better. No. Live in the here, in the now. You have the Five of Cups. This card represents loss, but that something still remains. Quite possibly, maybe 3 have been taken, that 2 are left. It can represent an inheritance from a father. I apologize. It can represent an inheritance from your father or a male figure in your family. It also represents that maybe you need to turn your back on past mistakes and the feelings of shame and guilt because of it. You have a major arcana, the Death card. Don't freak out. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up not breathing tomorrow. This card represents inevitable. It's inevitable change. And it's going to be very transformative. There may be some, it's a neutral energy card, so there may be some negative emotions with it. But you're going to love who you become. Your oracle for the day is the Waiting card. And this card says to call on the qualities of patience while you're waiting for something to happen. This card says your ship is about to come in. And don't forget, the reward for patience is patience. Christy, hello, welcome. I apologize. I know you've been here. I didn't mean to say that. You just popped up and I couldn't help it. You are next. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, Christy, here we go. Jimmy, you cracked me up. All right, Christy. All right, Christy, just an oracle for you. We just need an oracle for Christy. I am doing good, thank you. How are you? I think it's time to put the mermaids away for a little while. Anna, hello, welcome. All right, Christy, the first card you have is the Four of Cups. This card is closer to a 1 than a 10, and it's an applying card, so it's a reminder to apply yourself. It's a self-pity card, and it says you are becoming self-obsessed and that you need to get out more. Literally, get out more. This card represents routine, but being in a rut. So boredom and quite possibly a missed opportunity. So look for an opportunity you overlooked. But don't take so long deliberating over things that you miss out. You miss out on an opportunity. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles is GAINZ. This card comes with a message. And the message is to examine what strengths you possess, speculate to accumulate, figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. So it's that voice inside of you urging you to follow your destiny. It's you, young at heart. Most important, figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. The next card you have is a Four of Swords. That's your second four of the reading so far, which is, again, an applying card. You must apply yourself. This is a rest and examination card because a new life awaits. This rest and examination is after conflict or stress. And it says that you need to let go of things that are useless to you and serve no purpose. This card is a call for you to think selfish. So if it doesn't help you in some way, shape, or form, get rid of it. You have an Ace of Pentacles, which represents the beginning of a new cycle. This card represents infinite opportunities, material opportunities, a place of wealth, and perfect contentment. It also represents the wintertime. On the card, you can see there's a helping hand being offered. So the card says, and it underlines, if somebody offers to help, say yes. Your oracle for the day is Innocence. And don't forget, if at any time you would like a reading, Christy, I feel like you may have just had one or you have had one, but you can have another one. So anybody, if you'd like one, send me an email. This card says focus on innocence as you navigate through the current situation. The purity of your innocent heart will guide and protect you through challenging times. If you're caught up in a legal battle or a court case at the time this card appears, your innocence is highly likely to be revealed and upheld as long as you hold on to integrity and honesty. I absolutely will, Christy. But if you can send me an email, because I need your zodiac sign. There. So, thank you, Jimmy. You're so much faster than me. Yeah, your zodiac sign in the year you were born. That helps me. And if you have any questions, and you also get a choice of 8 subjects to choose from for the reading. I can't remember who was next. Janika? Or is it Saxy Butler? I have to go back to see who was here first. Janika. Saxy Butler. All right. So it's Saxy Butler's turn. Yes. Dimes are lucky. I can't believe how many we find all the time now. It's crazy. Every time I see one, the first thing I think is message from heaven. Message from heaven. All right, Saxy. Lindsay, I would love to put you on the list, but I'm only on here for a few more minutes. But you can, if you send me an email, I will do an in-depth, I would love to do an in-depth card reading for you. But I'll also be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. New York time. If you don't want to, if you can't get in today, if you want to guaranteed be next, a super thanks is required. I have 15 minutes, just under 15 minutes. Because you have to allow the lady to use the pietory. All right, Saxy. The first card you have is a major arcana, the death card. So something's going on. It represents a very transformative change. It may be a very emotional time for you, but you're going to love who you become. You have you have the 7 of Swords. This card represents it's a warning card. It's the trespassing and stealing of ideas. So it says to be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And be careful of being too trusting when it comes to school, home, or work, because your ideas may be passed off as their own. So, Saxy Butler, you have been warned. You have a major arcana, the World card. It's a positive. It's a yes. It represents change, but it will be slow. Slow and successful. So we all know the world spins slow, not fast. It says the time has come to venture forth. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly at this time. It represents triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. You have the Temperance card, a major arcana, a positive, and it represents change. And to go for it when the time is right. And only when the time is right. Because this is, you're at a stage right now that it needs to be handled carefully. And it could otherwise easily spoil. You have the 9 of Wands, which represents a resting phase. And it says to surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. So the wands represent your friends, family, co-workers who have your back while you're in this resting phase. You have the Page of Wands, which represents a successful conclusion, and they always come with a message. And the Page's message for you is to conjure your brilliance. Burst out, be proud, be active and creative. A successful conclusion, but a longer time frame. Your oracle for the day is the Awareness card. This card says use your intuition to become more aware of what's going on around you at this time. It could also be time to look under that rock. All right, so next we have Janika. Shannon, hello, welcome. I know there was somebody ahead of, somebody in the chat ahead of Shannon. Simply whoops. I thought there was somebody else too. Blessed Cats Rescue, hello, welcome, my friends. Don't forget, if I don't get to you today, I'll be back tomorrow. All right, Janika. Everybody, anybody who I missed? Anybody that took off? Sorry, I forgot to say goodbye. There we go. 1, 2, 3 cards. So 3 to row. Yes, 10 a.m. New York time. Thank you. True, Jimmy, true. Thank you for that, Jimmy. No speeding tickets. I don't need any. Raises your auto insurance. There it is. All right, Janika. The first card you have is the 9 of Wands. Again, this is a resting phase. And it says to surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. So the Wands represent your friends, family, co-workers. These are people you trust, and they have your back when you're not around while you are in this resting phase. That's who you want in your life right now. That's who you want in your life, period. You have the World card. This is a slow but successful completion. And again, the time has come to venture forth. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly at this time. This card represents triumph, success, unity, realization, freedom, and permanency. You also have the Ace of Swords. This card represents victory and a new cycle. It also may be time to, it may also show a downsizing is required, but a new cycle, and this cycle will be singular, decisive, cutting, and purposed. It represents something happening fast, within weeks. Janika, your oracle for the day is the Breaking Free card. This card says, look honestly at your situation. Are you becoming entangled without realizing it? You have the power to break free from a disempowering situation. Just say no. So I don't know who I've missed. Janika, you are welcome. You are welcome, my friend. Send me an email if you'd like. Oh, I have you on. Oh my goodness, Janika, your reading comes out today. Your in-depth card reading comes out tonight. Now, while I have you, do you have any questions? You have 7 choices, Janika. So you can pick career and finances. You can pick health. You can pick relationship. You can pick travel and lifestyle. You can pick education. You can pick spiritual awareness and self-development. Or you can do an in-depth and in general one. So if you pick any one of those, perfect, my friend. Thank you. And that's what it'll be on. It'll be out at 5 o'clock my time, New York time. I appreciate that. So with that, I'm going to end today's reading. I'll be back tomorrow. If you send me an email, you guys, I'll do a reading for you. If you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload content. Membership levels, I offer 4 of them. Each level is a different price, but each level offers the member something different. Subscribing is always free. That will never change. Jimmy, send me an email. You guys have the best day ever. Thank you so, 10 a.m. New York time. Tina, 10 a.m. So with that, my friends, I hope you have the best day ever, and I'll see you in the next video.